Sorry. Watch where you're going.
Sorry. Forgot what I was supposed to be doing. I was reading about how people spend too much time on their electronics instead of with family or even with God. Adults spend up to 11 hours a day on electronics, teenagers 9 hours a day, and tweens, like myself, 6 hours a day on electronics. That's a bit much, don't you think? God teaches us we should love our family above everything but Himself and Jesus. In Psalms 127, verses 3 through 5, it says, "Children are the heritage from the Lord, offspring a reward to Him. Like arrows in the hands of a warrior are children born in one's youth. Blessed is the man whose quiver is full of them. They will not be put to shame when they contend with their opponents in court." This is saying that that family should be there when you need it, not on electronics far away, not even paying attention to anything. And in Psalms 128, verse 3, it says, "Your wife will be like a fruitful vine within your house, and your children will be like olive shoots around your table." What this means is your family will be there always, within your home, and when you need them. And in Proverbs chapter 1, verses 8 through 9, it says, "Listen, my son, to your father's instruction, and do not forsake your mother's teaching. They are a garland to grace your head and a chain to adorn your neck." What this is saying is that parents' teachings need to be kept, not even paying attention to them, just getting lost in cyberspace. Family is very important, but we never spend time with each other. For example, here we have two sisters sitting at a table and having a nice family get-together. But are they talking? No, they're on their phones, lost in cyberspace. Let's see if we can change that. Being on devices too long can Being on devices for too long can actually rot your brain, irritate your eyes, and even develop an arch in your back. Certain games can help develop your brain, while others can kill brain cells. Also, if you have time to play a game that can kill brain cells, surely you have enough time to spend with your family, or even just pray to God. But no, people don't think they do. I mean, it's fine if you're just using it to look up Bible verses, Skype faraway family, or play educational games. But not what we do. And God is the number one thing people should spend time on. In 1 Chronicles chapter 16, verse 11, it says, "Seek the Lord in His strength, seek His face continually." What this means is that we should always seek out God, not sit around. And so, if you don't know something, you Google it, right? Well, the Bible is God's Google. In Proverbs chapter 3, verses 1 and 2, it says, "My son, do not forget my teaching, but keep my commands in your heart, for they will prolong your life many years and bring you peace and prosperity." What this is saying is that if we listen to God's teachings, it will help us through life. But we don't listen to it, do we? We just get on our phones and get lost. TV and other electronics are fine, in moderation. Don't just spend 24/7 on your devices. God is forgiving, so ask forgiveness about how every one of us has laid around on electronics instead of talking with God, asking for help through things, and even just to bless those who are sick or injured. In Deuteronomy chapter 6, verses 5 through 9, it says, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your strength. These commandments that it gives you today are to be on your hearts. Impress them on your children. Talk about them when you sit at home and when you walk along the road, when you lie down and when you get up. Tie them as symbols on your hands and bind them to your foreheads. Write them on the door frames and gates of your home." And in Luke chapter 11, verse 9, it says, "So I say to you, ask it and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives. He who seeks finds. And to him who knocks the door will be opened." What this is saying is if we seek something out, God will give it to us. So, wise. If you have an electronic device, you get on it instead of seeking out God, right? So in conclusion, do you talk to God? Or do you pull out an electronic device and get lost in cyberspace?